Hey, it's the big motherfucking baby. And I'm back, baby. Wizards of the Ville podcast series. Man, this was a great thing that I've done. I had so much fun doing this, getting different people on to give different perspectives than my own. So here's actually the first conversation I had. I sat down and chopped it up with my boy Josh, and we kind of just rolled into it. To be honest with you, like, no script, no pad, no pencil on that Gucci Man shit. We just started chopping it up. So it's a 3-hour conversation. I'm gonna post the whole thing on the Buzzsprout page, at thebigbabypodcast.buzzsprout.com. Make sure you go check that out. It's an actual player, so you can minimize it and still listen to it while you're doing whatever. It'll also be on the YouTube page at Big Baby the Goat 23. On the YouTube page, I'm going to chop it up into breaking it down so you can watch the shorter audios, listen to the shorter audios of the conversation. It's a good time, man. We range from so many topics. I mean, we start off with the Kanye rebrand, then we hop into popularity, what is really hate and criticism, access control, like what do you allow in your life? The importance of maintaining relevance. Is it really important to be relevant? We kind of talk about Mac Miller and like substance abuse, along with creativity, and where do you draw that line, and how to not get so sucked into the person that you become with your own substances that you lose the original person that you are. Learn behaviors, values, and priorities. We talk about NBA. We tell old Twitter stories, IG, what really matters. We talk about some raves. Come to find out, Josh don't know who Darius Rucker is. We talk about some books that we're reading or have read. We talk some religion. We tell some old childhood stories. Man, it was just a great time, man. We really chopped it up and had a good time, man. So make sure you go check this out, man. I got podcasts coming left and right, and they can all be found at thebigbabypodcast.buzzsprout.com and on the YouTube page at Big Baby the Goat 23. Hey, so go check this out, man. It's a good one. Nigga did like a whole 7 seconds on mute. But anyways, yo, it's the... You got neighbors. Big motherfucking baby. And hey, I'm doing like the first part of my Voices of the Ville, even though my nigga Josh ain't from the Ville. But
I spend more time in the Ville than I spend out here. I know more people from Cartersville than I know from Kennesaw.
I mean, and you grew up, you come from an Emersonville family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you was coming down.
Emersonville.
You know what I'm saying? Doing your thing, know.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm here with my boy Josh, man. We gonna chop it up on a bunch of topics, man. Last time I seen this guy, we were at a graduation party taking shots of liquor from a mason jar.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It was moonshine.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You took the moonshine. I didn't drink.
You didn't take the moonshine?
No, I have since.
So funny story about that night. I ended up going out in the city that night after I left there. Got to it, get back, and like thinking I was gonna stay at somebody's crib that night, and we got back like 5. And you know how I was feeling when I left there. So imagine a pregame, then hit Buckhead bars and shit.
Yeah.
And I get to the crib, I'm like, yo, so, you know what I mean? Nah, you gotta... I'm like, excuse me? I bought you like 2 drinks.
Yeah. That's your first mistake.
I'm too drunk.
Buy no drinks.
I'm too drunk to drive.
Let me get that couch and that blanket.
Yeah, and that was my thing. Like, anytime I'm trying to crash with a joint, even if I don't know where it's going, I'm asking for the couch and blanket early. I'm like, look, let me secure a spot to rest my head first before I start cutting up.
Because they can't change their mind.
Right, like, just let me in the house. I ain't gonna be so aggressive that you like, nah, bro, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shoot my shot. But anyways, I met at the church that next day.
Praise the Lord.
My uncle told me I looked like I was rolled hard and hung up wet.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but I assume if you get really drunk the night before, then it works.
There you go.
We shot 9 holes of golf after. I was miserable.
I can only imagine.
But yeah, we was talking about the Kanye rebrand, right?
Yeah. Apology, Kanye.
I think he's been in a bubble too long. Well, I really think like him coming out and doing all this wild stuff and people like checking him, cause I feel like he hadn't been checked for a few years after him and Jay stopped being real close like that. He got to that Kardashian bubble that it just changed the way it just changed the way he moved and stuff. He wanted to and he didn't want to hear criticism anymore.
Yeah.
So now I think he's getting that criticism. I think he's coming from a good place.
He said specifically that like it's good to know that people care. Like for a while he thought like just didn't nobody care, like cause it was always something negative. Like he could never do anything right. You know, like it was always, oh Kanye, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you're tripping on this. So he said for him to like see people be hurt, that like reaffirmed that people actually care and want him and like him
and you think about it, and that's like what we see with this whole social media generation is that people dwell on the hate and like you see all these rich famous people tripping about the three, you know what I'm saying, the 300 comments they got that were negative but ain't acknowledging like the 200,000 likes that they got. It's like, bro, more people like you than hate you.
More people don't care.
Yeah.
More people don't know you than hate or like you. So why are you focused like?
And people, and like the thing that people forget is like, a lot of people are online trolling. Like they're just in comments to troll. Oh, if I get a response, I'm gonna get some followers. Blah blah blah. But it's not. I don't think it's all the time authentic.
I don't know. I don't read comments. I don't be on it like that. The little things that I do see are like funny or like sports or like something like that. So the comments are jokes. So I don't really see that hate because I don't follow a whole bunch of artists. I don't really follow a lot of people I don't know. But I do see like generally people don't. They want. I said that. I think I was like 18 or 19 when I was like, bruh, do people really have haters? I think most people's haters be like in their mind. Nobody really go out their way to like be negative towards you. Like nobody sit in their house like, damn man, I hope Josh just don't do it. Like I hope that nigga fall off. Like
unless it's personal. If you have haters and it's personal, something happened that resulted in that relationship becoming that way.
True.
But at the same time, people are stupid. We're not stupid people. There are stupid people out here who like, I mean, just think about how many people look at celebrities for like moral and spiritual guidance. just think about that. Like, these people are no more educated than you are, probably less educated, but they're just talented. And you like, oh well, Beyonce endorsed so and so and so, so I think I should like. Do you really think Beyonce knows what the fuck she's talking about in politics?
She might. I feel like she has access to the resources to know. But I feel like it's categories of people like a Beyonce or LeBron. They're as big of a personality as a Donald Trump. No cap. Like if Beyonce and LeBron came together, of course the white people, a lot of them might have been off. But a lot of them are still fans and even more fans. And they're not really turning away many black fans or black people.
No.
In fact, they're converting most of the black people that wanted to hate on them into like, okay, I get it now.
Well, look at this. You think about high school. Somebody like your class president in high school, right?
Yeah.
It's a popularity contest.
It's an effort contest. Popularity is effort. If you don't care about who likes you, if you don't care about what people think about you, you won't be popular.
Right.
If you give a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of money into wanting people and making people like you, you'll be popular.
I think popularity is overrated.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope to be popular when I was in high school, I got to college and I was like, I don't want people to know me. I want people to know who I am. But I want people to know me.
I think
you cool as hell though.
Yeah, I was about to say popularity is natural. Like if people gravitate towards certain people and you can't push people away. Like I couldn't go in a shell and just like not talk to, not have no friends, not do anything with anybody. Even if I wanted to, I really couldn't just because so many I know and like are cool with so many people.
Because you're cool as hell. How many rooms do you walk in? You ain't the coolest nigga in the room.
Shit, none. At least in my mind.
Exactly.
But it's probably a nigga in the corner like that nigga lame as fuck.
It's haters everywhere, right?
It's opinions everywhere. How is someone's negative opinion hate? It's just how they feel.
That's what they say. It's hate, right? If you and I disagree on something right now, I'm hating, right?
That's what most people would say. Most people.
That's the shit that actually blows my mind, though, is that people can no longer have discourse and disagreement. It's just like, oh nah, bro, you hating. Like if somebody say, yo, Nicki Minaj is tripping because she's punching down, people would say, bro, you hating. It's like, no, I'm just acknowledging that somebody's at a point in their life where you probably shouldn't worry about people below your level. You should just deal with people that are up here in your lane.
So, why do you know somebody that would tell you that you was hating for having an opinion? That's reaching down, ain't it?
One more time.
Why would you even be in conversation or talking to someone that takes your opinion and says, nah, you hating? They're below your level.
Well, you come in contact with people for different reasons, so you can't always control who you're around and who sees what you, or who knows you. You can control their access to a certain degree.
There you go.
But you can't always control who sees you, meets you, and can form an opinion based on something that you said or done.
Yeah, but I don't know none of their opinions.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, like you can control the access. You can control what you see. You can control like what you intake.
And the funny thing is, you talk about controlling access, and I think that's where Kanye went wrong. Though he controlled access too much.
Yeah, but once you're in a celebrity status like that, and not even money-wise, just like people know you and you've done things and had public opinions and that's literally, they have real hate. They have real haters.
Yeah.
Celebrities have real haters. Like, it's somebody that would risk their life to go to jail to probably kill Kanye. They just feel that strong. They that stupid. You know? That's like, that's real life. But when you have that, you can't be accessible. You need security. You can't just be out here. You know what I mean? Like, and not even for that, but for just public safety. Like, Kanye can't just pop up and just be walking down the street by himself. It's gonna be a mob of people. It's gonna be a car accident. Somebody's gonna be like, God, that's Kanye. Pull their phone out, like, run to the back of somebody, like.
But you have to still find a way, because you're selling music, right?
Yeah.
And music is consumed by more average, everyday laymen, right, than rich people. People want to somewhat relate to the music that they're listening to or see the music and feel like they can strive to what they're hearing in the music. Why do we like everybody's first and second albums best? Because that's before they really made their money, before they really like got elevated. And I think Jay did a great job of, he talks about rich nigga shit that we don't understand, but at the same time he finds a way to water it down or dummy it down to where a normal person who's in college can be like, you know what, bro, like, I still feel this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think Kanye lost his casual fans. Like, real Kanye, like, cult Kanye fans, like, I consider myself a cult Kanye fan. If Kanye puts something out, I'm gonna listen to it multiple times.
Same.
I'm gonna defend it if I like it. I'll be critical of it, but I will still find the positive, the art. Because he does shit that's artsy, that is, I think, is above a lot of people's heads. And he tries things out like that. Like he did that dumb release, but how many times have you heard it since he released it in verses?
I don't know.
He had in the ecstasy joint.
I haven't listened to a lot of recent Kanye. I don't know. I don't really listen to a lot of Kanye music like that no more because not even because I don't relate to it. It's just not like I don't like it. It's not like it's good music. I appreciate the art. I love Kanye. He's been my favorite rapper since forever. But I listen to it. I hear it. I didn't hear that feature him and Lil Pump. Like I'm not listening to Lil Pump featuring Kanye song.
So I listened.
What is that?
I listened to it. It was funny. It played on the way down there. But like I hop on Tidal and I listen to the front page because I don't want to become the old nigga get off my porch. I want to be the old nigga who don't like the young nigga shit, but it's because I just don't like it, not because I didn't give it a chance.
Okay.
Now, do I like Kanye working with Lil Pump? That made me have to listen to Lil Pump. I don't listen to Lil Pump. But
they said Kanye got a song with 6ix9ine now. Kanye just need to make Kanye music. Don't chase like for what? You know, like don't chase attention. Attention isn't important.
you can talk too. Don't if you have an opinion, like you don't have to sit there and be quiet the whole time.
He said, nah, none of that. I'm straight. Y'all ain't getting me caught up.
I mean, but you say don't chase attention, but then how do you maintain relevance?
Why does Kanye need to be relevant? Why can't Kanye?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't think he needs to be relevant. Show up when you want to.
That's the thing, like, why do people need to be relevant? You made millions of dollars. You did make millions of dollars. If you're a super celebrity, if you just go to work every day, you don't really need to be relevant. You just need to be you and good to you and the people around you.
But when you get caught up on what other people think and what other people have to say, you lose sight of, hey, I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna stay in my lane, right? I tell people this podcast and stuff, right? I'm like, I would love for one of my podcasts to blow up and I have the opportunity to monetize it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I enjoy talking into a microphone about things. I enjoy having conversations with people about things. I enjoy cutting up and just acting a fool with my friends.
Yeah.
And
having like that memory.
Yeah, like and I put it out. I don't care. I don't care how many views I get.
Yeah.
Half the shit I put, I don't even promote it. I just like drop the link in bio, like and keep it pushing. But it's because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I enjoy what it does for me. But like, I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. You don't like it. If you don't listen, like, this is my healthy outlet, right? You know what I'm saying?
So that's how I just feel like that's how. It's unfortunately Kanye isn't like that.
He's an attention whore though.
He's been one.
And that's that's part of what we liked about him for so long. But at a certain point, you feel like
old.
I don't say he's gonna grow out of it, but that phase of his life ends.
It would have ended, but then he married an attention whore.
Can you control who you fall in love with?
I mean, it's unfortunate, but it might not be unfortunate. They got beautiful kids, a fairly healthy, beautiful marriage. Like, they're living life, they're enjoying it. It's not unfortunate. It is what it is. Like,
I think they're great for each other. I mean, I don't think I can see myself with her because you can watch her whenever you want to. I don't need nobody watching my wife whenever they want to. I'm still petty.
Ain't that important? Man, that you control who you fall in love with. You fall in love with a girl, y'all get married. Y'all been married 12 years. I got a little kid, all that. It's nice, it's sweet. She hit you with the, hey, I got this ex and he leaked this online. Now what?
I'm gonna be mad. Not at her. I'm just gonna be mad. I'll be embarrassed.
Well, why?
I don't know. Cause I guess I'm still old school and traditional. But I'll get over it. Cause I mean, I made a video before. So I can't even hit you with the, why would you even allow your sister to get, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I've done it before. It is what it is.
It's unfortunate, but it's life. You know what I mean? Like, that's everything. Everything is just, it's so not that serious when you think about it.
And I'll tell you, I remember there was a point in my life where I was like, dog, don't think I could ever talk to a chick that one of my friends has been with.
Yeah.
And then like it changed to, well, what's the time and space in between that? What's that friend relationship like? And how cool is that chick, right?
Yeah.
And then when it comes to a point, like, well, Shorty's cool, okay, she fucked so and so. Are we really losing sleep over that?
Yeah.
Are we? I'm not. But I mean, with time, things change. I've definitely grown up. Wow, like I actually had like an agenda. We haven't touched any of that. And that's fun.
Well, it's only 8 o'clock. I ain't got shit to do. I'm working from home tomorrow, so.
Oh, and I'm off.
I don't got class tomorrow.
Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. But nah, so let me pull this shit up. Did you listen to Mac Miller?
You know, it's sad, it's unfortunate. I didn't listen to a single Mac Miller song until after he died. Since he's died, in between, like, I listen to like old school music and I listen to a little jazz, but the only rap music I've been listening to since that is Mac Miller.
So I've
Like,
there's the one song he has with Juicy J. Goddamn, that's a lucky ass bitch. Like, only Mac Miller song I've ever listened to. Just I like my rap like I like my coffee. You know what I'm saying?
I just wasn't aware. Like, as crazy as that sounds, like, nobody, like, I'd be in group meets, I'd be in text, nobody was like, okay, hey, y'all listen to this new Mac Miller project. Hey, Mac Miller dropped today. But they'll say, like, okay, Future dropped. Okay, like, this dropped. But nobody, I was never exposed to, like, no ad came across my screen that was like Mac Miller, new album, like.
He's a cult rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a, I would say he's a watered down Wiz, not talent-wise, but as far as,
His
like.
talent was crazy. I done watched documentaries, I've been watching, like, YouTube videos, musicianship.
Mm-hmm.
And like he was producing those songs and even listening to like the range of songs that he's made, like it was like music. He could do a rap, he could do a little pop song, he could sing on a song, and he's making this. He could play instruments, he plays the piano, like he got like music wise, it's crazy how good he was and we didn't know.
Yeah, so like you know how Black and Yellow took Wiz from cool pothead rapper to mainstream act, and then he was able to carry that mainstream act just because of that single.
Yeah.
Mac Miller never had that one song that made him the mainstream act that made like somebody like us, Atlanta based, right? There's so much music coming in and out of the city that I don't need to hear anything from the West Coast. I don't need to hear anything from Florida.
That's right.
DC, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can go to the club and hear straight Atlanta music all night and have a great time. So, like, when, like, being caught in this Atlanta bubble, you can easily miss so much dope music. And, like,
that's why.
I never listened to Mac Miller, but his death makes me, like, ask about, like, substance abuse and creativity and, like, that line of, I'll tell you, like, when I write, like, if I'm writing for a pod, because sometimes I'll write a monologue, right?
Yeah.
Or I'll write some jokes. Like, I got some stand-up shit that I've been working on writing because, again, it's a nice, fun, healthy outlet.
Yeah.
But a couple glasses of wine, a few beers, makes that process so much more fun. And I won't say fun, but different, because you start reaching into that different creative space, right?
Yeah.
And I can just imagine, like, when you tripping out on whatever it is that floats your boat, it gets you into that creative space, and then you find you have a certain level of dependency. Because I stopped doing a lot of writing because I'm like, okay, I'm getting drunk on a Tuesday night to write. That's not healthy. And it's like, where do you draw that line between allowing your substances to bring out that creative part of you that you don't think you can find on your own or can't find on your own, to the point to where it's like you start killing yourself for your creativity?
I think it really like I don't think it's you reaching deeper. I think it's like it becomes your life. Like it becomes like a lifestyle type thing. Is in every day you're in the studio. Well, in the studio you're doing drugs. So if you're in the studio every day, you're doing drugs every day. And like if you do drugs long enough consistently, it's gonna change you. Like literally, like your mind, your body, you're gonna be a different person. You're gonna think completely different. Like everything is gonna be different about all of you. And if you're different for 10 years, like you don't know what's over you. That person don't know how to make music no more. You never got it. Like you don't. If you was just to, if he would, like I imagine these artists, like if they was to go to rehab, listen to Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane, like he made his music. All right, sober Gucci kind of trash, no cap. Like compared to Gucci, like this new shit is very weak.
Yeah, I don't want to hear.
I don't want to hear none of this. I'm not checking for nothing he drops.
Like he ain't got that snot in his nose no more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like none of that. Like the beats ain't even the same. Like they can make it, they can do it. It's just not the same. And you got to be willing to choose your life over your music. So you could be Gucci, or you could be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's a choice, but it's unfortunate because once you be hooked, it's not. You can't really control it.